Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Dear God, we don't have a guest in this segment.
So we can't screw it up.
We can't screw it up, but we can mess with ourselves on this one. Welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Coming up, Mike Mars reviews our new car of the week, the 2022 GMC Sierra 3/4 ton. You do have that, don't you? Did you bring that with you today, Mike?
What?
That's what I thought. Later, we head north to Hillsboro, Texas, and the Roadside America Museum. Plus, we'll have the upcoming events calendar along with this week's auto news headlines just ahead on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike, Beetlejuice, Out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Zekin.
We do.
I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Our video portion of this program is a bit limited because we can't get it to work. No, we don't have anything to do with it. Mars has got that. That's on his shoulders.
I'm going to change my name.
Are you? To
Yeah.
Beetlejuice or what?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, you know, Beetlejuice. You change. Yeah. There's that.
Okay.
We are such children.
We are. You know,
So it makes it fun
and
to
you know,
watch.
and the other thing is, and by the way, I want to just give a shout out to Donna Bohannon, who's watching us. I've known her for many years. We worked together.
Hello.
At KPRC Radio, and she knows what a kook I am.
We do too.
Well, I saw that you posted a video this week of your conversation about Houston in the 70s.
75.
Saw that.
I
1975.
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
it was.
Somebody had dug it up, and they found it on YouTube. I
didn't realize YouTube was there in 75.
It wasn't, but I didn't realize that I had actually.
Didn't know they had the internet.
1875.
I didn't realize that I had done the narration, and I'm listening to it. I think it sounds like Marlon Perkins' Mutual of Omaha, but it was 1975.
I thought it was pretty good. You know, but for me, I can't look at a lot of that construction and see what was there and what is there today. That doesn't kind of compute for me because I didn't get here until the 90s.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I got here in 87.
Wow. Yeah, 75.
So a lot of that growth I don't see, but I noticed a lot of people were commenting about how, you know, some of those buildings that they were building there, they've actually taken down and others have gone up in their place.
At least twice.
And the most remarkable to me is the Texas Medical Center. You look at the Texas Medical Center from the 1970s and look at it today, you could not even begin to compare the two.
Well, wouldn't Ben Taub have been there?
75, yes.
I thought Ben Taub was the oldest of those buildings down
Well,
there.
no, it wasn't the oldest of the buildings.
The VA is the oldest, isn't it?
No, the original building, I think, was the Prudential building, which M.D. Anderson eventually took over, and now it's gone. There's just a field there. They tore it down, loaded with asbestos. It was built in 1950, and I think that it was one of the original buildings out there, multi-story building.
So if you worked
Herman
in that
Hospital was also there.
if you worked in that old building, then get a hold of that guy, the attorneys on TV that want to get your asbestos money.
I used to go up there and do work, audio work in that building, in that Prudential building. And I have to tell you, it was a real thrill because up on the very tip top, which at one time was the attic of that building, was Dan Rather actually broadcast from up there.
Was he a local guy?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Way back in the day, back in the early 60s.
Didn't he make his big jump because of one of the hurricanes he was involved with?
Hurricane Carla. Yes, exactly. Which
So I thought it was a cool video, though. Actually, you know, your voiceover doesn't sound unlike your voice today. I mean, your voice
you can
hasn't.
still tell.
Well, you haven't gone through puberty yet, I think.
That never took place. There's that.
It reminded me of the beginning of a Dragnet episode.
Okay.
That was kind of like the delivery. It's funny because I was
going to say it was like the cassette tape you had. Remember when you were in high school and you had to play the cassette and then you had to move the picture screen along with it. That's what it reminded
pretty
me
much.
of.
Yeah. Ben Perlman Productions. He produced that, and a good friend of mine, and he always liked me for some reason, and used me a lot up until really he died. He went on to huge thing. He actually had a beautiful facility over there, not too far from the Astrodome. Perlman Productions, beautiful building that kind of looked like the old Channel 2 building, but great big huge studios and latest state-of-the-art equipment and all that. Yeah, he went on to big and better things after that.
Here you are in the back of your old garage, Studio A.
Studio A. Well, you like
can't get online.
Well, we like the illusion of Studio A. If you were to come here and see this for yourself, you're going, that's it? That's it.
If they're watching on Facebook, they can see pieces of it.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that. Did you ever go to the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson?
No, I went to Letterman though.
Well, that was New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this was out in L.A. At the
never made
KNBC studios out there, and that studio where the Tonight Show was for all those decades, tiny, and the audience. If there were 100 people in there, I'd be surprised.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't either.
You see it on television and you think, oh, my God, there's Johnny, there's the stage, there's the band, it's huge. No, it's tiny, tiny. It's the illusion of television.
My buddy that came over here that one time with his big camera, he's actually done some work for Fox Sports and stuff around the area. And so, but he was kind of surprised. He'd watched us a couple of times, and when we came in, he said, well, y'all make do with it.
Yes, he's the one
you get a lot out of that small space.
He's the one that blew up our system.
Yes, exactly. His camera runs on a different deal because he works with Fox and all that. But anyway, he was quite surprised.
Well, they're picketing out front.
But
Larger place.
I will say this, though, as we discussed, I think for the first time in many years, this whole thing that we currently do with the video and stream on Facebook and every other
YouTube,
podcast
Twitter,
and all that
Twitch,
stuff,
blah, 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 blah.
all those things that kind of evolved. We were a radio show at a local radio station, and that's where it started.
There was a number of local radio stations as we've kind of moved around a little bit,
and it's now completely evolved into this. Yeah.
Well, we thought, well, let's add a little bit. Let's add a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because
let's bring in another camera. Let's do 2 cameras. Why?
Well, we did cameras at the radio stations.
All started
them on the wall.
But it started because with one.
Because the radio station had one camera in there to feed their internet page. That's all that it was. But we've taken it to levels that now we can't even understand ourselves.
Well,
how does that work, Mars? This is all on you.
What I have figured out, talking to David and talking to some other people, is that
maybe that's the problem.
Well,
yeah,
you woke David up?
No, not today. But and even talking to some people that he's brought on the line, trying to figure out what we're doing. Most people buy good stuff to do what we're doing.
Yeah, and we don't buy good stuff.
Well, we buy stuff.
No, we buy amateur stuff.
Well, that's okay. It's
consumer stuff. Yeah, we do.
Donna says, you've been around a long time, Don, when people use you till they die.
Touche.
That's great. From your friends.
Oh,
exactly.
That's good. I like it. I'll have to remember that. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. I've got so much stuff coming up in the next few months. I had to make a list, and part of it was from a list that Mars had sent me that was outdated. So I tried to update it, and I thought that I would share a couple of the things that we've got coming up. We've got Tailpipes and Tacos coming up, as you probably heard in the commercial. That's going to be on March the 19th, Saturday, and we will be out there from 8 to 11 at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Texas, which is on 99, the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, about a mile or so south of I-10. It's easy to get to. It's going to be a great event because Stan has got trophies to award. And
new format.
Exactly.
New format.
2022.
Quarterly. And so Tailpipes and Tacos, if you've got a car or if you just want to come and see some really cool cars, that would be a place to do it for free. Doesn't cost anything for anybody.
And if you're coming from I-10 to Kingsland, stay on the service road.
Yeah.
Don't get up on 99 because it's like 3 miles past it to turn around to come back to it.
They're telling everybody that now. They waited for a year before they told me that, and so I was going down the 3 mile out of the way.
Yeah.
And your point is?
There's delicious tacos in the morning.
Yes.
Breakfast tacos.
Mimosas,
Bloody Marys, soft drinks.
And we've sampled all of that on this show, live and in living color.
Quality check. We want to make sure everything is
Well, you
good.
can't
for
turn
all of
down-
us.
Some of it was quantity check.
If
That was for
somebody's,
Conrad and me.
if somebody's buying around, you can't refuse it.
No, you can't.
No.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when we're there, stop up and buy us around.
Absolutely. We want to see how many Bloody Marys we can have here on the table.
we've
But
had
to
a
that
table full.
point, don't the monies from the tacos and the drinks, doesn't that go to a charity?
Yeah, it does.
Yep, Shirley's Kids.
So-
Shirley Muldowney's charity for.
Shirley's Kids and in Wheeltime Kids.
March 19th, and we're the kids.
Yeah.
March 19th is the date on that, 8 till 11. Then
Maybe.
April the 22nd through the 24th, NHRA drag racing in Baytown for the very last time for the pro division. And that will be all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be out there on Saturday morning, again, broadcasting, probably 8 till noon that day because we like to give them that
'Cause we
extra
can.
hour. Because we can, yeah. Then yours truly is going to go on the Hot Rod Texas Tour. And if you're not familiar with the Hot Rod Texas Tour, it's the first and probably the last since I'm going to be involved in it. I'm not going to be really involved. I'm just going to go on the tour.
Gonna go on a ride.
And what are the dates?
That would be April the 28th through May the 1st, a Friday through Sunday. Friday,
Starting
Saturday,
in Victoria.
Sunday. Starting in Victoria and going up to North Texas. Through the Hill Country, we're going to stop at the Shiner Brewery. We're going to stop at a local drag strip. We're going to stop at...
Aren't you going to a museum too?
There's a museum that's at the end of the tour.
You can do a drive-in movie theater.
Drive-in movie theater.
And watch American Graffiti.
Yeah. It's going to be lots of fun, and there's going to be a lot of people there. As a matter of fact, the drive-in theater is 85% sold out already.
Oh, they're thrilled.
They're thrilled, and so are we, because it'll be nothing but hot rods and cool cars.
That'd be a great. Whoever's, I'm sure Sparkman will have somebody doing some video of this.
Do you think
that'll be some pretty cool video?
Somebody with a lead sled popping the trunk, 6 people jumping out of the back of it, like
Yeah, I think it's
That'd be cool.
$20 a car. But anyway, then on May the 7th is Houston Motorsports Park Saturday night racing at the 3/8 mile.
Gulf Coast. Mm-hmm. Right?
I'm sorry?
Gulf
Coast Racing
Gulf
Series.
Coast Racing Series.
Yeah. That's Gina Child-Knowles' thing out there at Houston Motorsports Park. Put that on your calendar.
I was watching yesterday that she is going to coordinate one of the differences in some of the classes that run in Mobile, that they're going to commonize that class with what runs here in Texas, which I think is a genius idea because that's just going to make the field larger.
Yeah, exactly.
That the same category class rules are going to be at both tracks.
sort of like an IMSA.
Yep.
Kind of, yeah. Lone Star Street Rods is going to be a deal that's on our calendar for June the 10th and 11th. It's a Friday, Saturday deal?
It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday,
3-day
Sunday.
event.
Okay. And that's going to be in Granbury, Texas, and we're going to do a live broadcast from there.
Hopefully.
Yep, it's their state
Dear
meet.
God, we hope we can be able to pull it. We can't pull it off here in the studio, but maybe we can
gotta
do it on
get
the
through
road.
today.
We'll have
first.
David with us there, but they're actually looking for. They're hoping to have 400 street rods attend this thing this
Oh,
year.
cool.
They had 300 something last year.
We got to
think-
get through today first.
And,
before we-
and Heinzman said he was going to bring his umbrella, but what about Keels and Wheels again this year?
We're not doing Keels and Wheels this year.
Oh, bummer.
No. Lone Star Street Rods in Granbury, Texas, and I think I'm going to take the Corvette.
well, duh.
I think I'm going to take the Corvette. Well, I had originally planned
Granbury is suburbs of Fort Worth.
It's west of Fort Worth. Yeah.
Southwest, yeah.
And so I had originally planned to basically buy a bus and take us all. I'm not going to do that anymore. Surprise.
You can still buy the bus. We'll take it.
Okay. The Brit Floyd concert is Sunday, June 12th.
I think that was a plug at my email that said I was wanting to ride up and down with somebody. Now he's going to take the Corvette and his girlfriend, and I can't go.
Let me see.
Not in my car.
Take you or the Corvette and the girlfriend.
Yeah, let me see.
Let me think about that one.
You're responsible for the bus.
That's right. You got connections.
We could go in your rally.
I was going to say we could.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll go over. We'll put the new ignition switch in the rally, and there's a back seat in that thing. We're going to have to clean it out along with the trunk.
And
The back seat's not full of stuff. It's just got a couple of posters.
Well, yeah, it is. You got to kind of like take all the.
No, back
Never
seat's
mind.
not bad.
Yeah, the back seat's okay. I made sure of that.
Now you have to disinfect it or anything.
Nope.
No. So those are the ones that are coming up before the middle of the year. Just saying. So the Brit Floyd concert, I would suggest that you get some tickets and go. It's really good. If you like Pink Floyd music,
okay.
This is a British Pink Floyd cover band, and it's more than just a cover band.
Where are they playing?
It's going to be out here at the Smart Financial Center.
Oh, well, that might be very, very good.
Have you ever been at anything in the Smart Financial Center?
No.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you've never been, this would be a great. It is a wonderful venue.
It is. It's nice.
It's big. It's large, and it's built for concerts.
Isn't it? I think it's like 7,000 seats.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I went to a Pink Floyd cover band. Rochelle and I did for Christmas a number of years ago at House of Blues, which was very, very good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
the music was awesome.
I saw Joe
But
Bonamassa
I'm a Pink
there.
Floyd fan.
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this if you and to give you an opportunity to visit this facility out here. It is really stunningly beautiful.
And next weekend at Leon's Lounge, I'll be playing from 8:30 to 10. We're opening for another band. There you go.
Where?
Leon's Lounge.
Where's that
It's
at?
in Midtown.
Midtown.
South of
What time?
McGowan. We start at 8:30. We might start at 8.
Oh my God! I don't know as if I can stay
I was
awake.
going to say, that's a school night, isn't it?
No, it's Saturday, so I won't be here at the show because I'm going to be sleeping.
You won't be here at the show. No, you need. You'll do the show and then you'll go home and take a 3-hour
Yeah,
nap.
probably. Yeah, half hour. It'll be
Half
good.
hour?
Anyways, next weekend, Leon's Lounge.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
You going to be there, Conrad?
Probably not, but I'll be there in spirit.
Why won't you be there? You don't do things like
They
that. do you?
they serve spirits there.
Yeah, I imagine that's why I won't be there because I got to drive home.
You could Uber home.
Yes, I could. My daughter Ubers a lot. My son Ubers all the time.
I've never Ubered.
It's different.
It's like
Ubered
riding in a car with
lifted.
somebody you don't know. You got to think you grew up your entire life, and your mom and dad said, "Never, never, never get in a car with somebody you don't know." Now you pay them to take you places.
And to do other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to wear a mask in an Uber.
We're becoming the people our parents warned us about.
What?
Becoming. Are you kidding? We are.
We're the people parents warned other people about.
Yeah, and wound up in jail.
Not me.
And remember
Wow.
when they said in school,
Not more than once.
it's going to go on your permanent record. Well, you know
I think
what
it
it
was
is.
3 times.
No, mine was only once.
It is.
You wound up in jail just once? Mm-hmm. You, Conrad? How many times?
3.
Yeah.
Three times.
It was, and 2 of them weren't even overnight. 1 was an overnight.
Yeah. And how about
Did
you?
you take a tour?
How about you,
A
Jeff?
tour of just tours. Yeah.
Did you ever wind up in jail? You never did. At any time in your life.
My first one was we broke into a haunted house in New York, up in Brewster, New York.
Well, there you go.
And we're wandered around. in
You
this-
squirrels better have some nuts in your mouth, otherwise you're going downtown.
and we're wandering around in this thing. And we climb out the window to get back to the car. And the cops are just sitting there. And we're like, oh,
How old were
we're
you?
in so much trouble.
Hey, boys, come
I was
on
about
over here.
16, 17.
Yeah.
I was still driving my 65 Chevelle.
We were drag racing.
Is that what you were doing? And, you got busted for that?
That was my second time.
We were usually in church on that day.
Yeah, right. That's what you were doing. What, the Church of Hemi Hideouts and
Yeah.
things like that?
Stuff like that.
Interesting. You know,
How about you, Don?
there was a reason.
We've given up our stories. How about you, Don?
I have...
visited.
I looked through the windows there.
Looking out.
One time, and that was the only time. And I thought you might as well have just brought out the electric chair and electrocuted me right there.
Because your mom was going to whip your butt.
Dude, you know, people feared going to the principal and getting paddled and stuff like that.
I feared my mom more than I feared
mother.
my dad. Yeah.
Yep. Honey, go out and get that switch. And you'd have to break off a switch, and it had to be the right length and the right kind, real bendable and flexible. And she'd take that thing
Whipping action.
just like this, with peel those leaves off there, leaving all those little nubs where the leaves used to be. And they're all marks wound up on my bare legs down below.
But those little nubs, that's so they can get a good grip so it doesn't slip out. It's kind of like...
That's right. Hang on to your flesh.
No,
Yes.
for me, it was a wooden spoon.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah. And you could hear it just like... I never got a switch.
Pow, pow, pow.
No. You'd hear the wind blow by just
Like a
before
golf club.
Just before it cracked your ass.
Playing through.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it made a
And
impression.
she said, I never wanted to hit you with my hand, so I used the
spoon. Huh.
And absolutely every time I deserved it.
Well, I will. Since we're
No,
telling,
that's not a problem. Yeah, deserving is no.
since
yeah.
we're telling stories,
Oh, boy.
he was either I think it was a sophomore or junior year in high school. Coach Jolly Gene O'Regan caught me and Ross Putnam flipping nickels on the back porch outside the gym.
Oh, boy.
Well, little did I know that gambling is illegal on school property. Coach goes with this great big huge finger. Hey, boy, come here.
Those are different days.
Those were different days, and he says, okay, you got a choice. You can either be expelled for gambling on school property, or you can take 5 pops a day for 1 solid week.
I'll take the pops.
I'll take the pops.
Oh, yeah.
After day
Dr.
2,
Pepper, if I could, please.
yeah, after day 2, my butt was as black as Mars' shirt. And it proceeded to turn all sorts of different shades of interesting purple, green.
Didn't sit down for a week.
It
huh?
didn't sit down for a week, but I learned my lesson, and I never flipped nickels on the back porch again.
Did your mom learn?
And my mom found out about it, and she wanted to go up there and kick the coach's butt. And I said, "Oh, Mom, please leave it alone. I've done my due. I don't need any more." And she said, "Okay, but if he lays one more hand on you," I said, "You don't have to worry about that. I'm all good."
My week's done.
Yeah. Whew, it was brutal. It was brutal. 5 pops a day. Every day for a week. Yeah. I survived.
What did he use?
He used a paddle, sir, that was about, 2 feet long with a
holes
handle on it.
and
No
holes?
No holes on it.
So it didn't whoosh.
Nope.
The coefficient of the...
Yeah, no, it was a solid butt to wood kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's our coach. He had a baseball bat cut in half flat.
Oh,
There you go. Nice softball size bat.
Yeah, no holes or anything, but he had he left the
handle,
the grip that you would bat with.
So now you've learned all of these stories about us.
and why we can't get on the air.
And why we can't get on the air.
and we're crazy.
And also the no car stories or car things whatsoever, even though this is a car show. At least we tout it to be. All right. Let's move on with the events calendar. I've kind of given you some, but Conrad has some.
Tonight's Nifty 50s, and that starts at 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., and that's at 2250 Buckhorn Place in Spring, Texas, which is kind of up south part of the
It's
Woodlands.
in the Woodlands, yeah.
Today, the Daryl Starbird car show is going on yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And that's the 7th annual Rockabilly Bash, a celebration of the spirit of traditional hot rod and custom culture. A friend of mine, Randy Mason, is showing his 55 Nomad there.
Cool.
Nice. Shout out to Randy. They listen from time to time. And that's at the SageNet Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Winter Conroe Swap Meet is going on right now up at the Lone Star Convention Center in Conroe.
Yep.
And then next Saturday is Hot Rods, Hot Dogs, and Fellowship.
All right.
And that's in Neederville, Texas.
Okay. Mr. Mars, speaking of Neaterville, time now for the car review of the hour and the GMC Sierra 2500. Mr. Mars has that.
Yes, sir. I had this big rig. Now, this is a GMC Sierra 2500. We had the Denali edition.
This is the 3/4 ton.
This is the 3/4 ton. Not the biggest, but it's bigger than the regular one. And I did not realize that this is the 4th gen of GMC's heavy duties. And there's actually 5 different trim levels that you can get this one in. You get the Sierra, the SLE, the SLT. There is an AT4, and, of course, you get into the Denali. Now, one of the new things they had this year is the Ultimate package. So it's a Denali Ultimate. And it is a full-size, heavy-duty pickup. Carries 5 people in the crew cab setup. And it is a big truck. When you walk up to it, it sits up high, got tall tires, got tall wheels. I mean, this is a big truck. And it does a big job. So it's got the chrome assist steps to get in it, which are needed on this particular truck. Got power heated folding extended trailer mirrors because people do a lot of towing with this vehicle. LED lighting all the way around, including the cargo lights in the bed. It's got the multi-pro tailgate that folds down in a couple of different steps. You can see a lot of videos on that. We had the power sunroof. We were rolling some 20-inch polished wheels. And one thing I liked when we got into the interior, along with the leather seating surfaces, the front seats were heated and ventilated. The rear seat, which is a 60/40 folding seat, the outboard seats of it are heated as well because we are in the Denali. Now, we had the 8-inch touchscreen up front. We also had a heads-up display that's got multicolor on it, which is really nice that they've started doing that kind of thing. We had a rear camera even in the mirror. And part of what this one had, because you may have seen the commercials on it, but it had the camera system for the trailer guidance to hook up the trailer and the towing package, and it all works really well and comes up in there. Electronically, we had the CarPlay, Android, we had the wireless charging system set up on it, and we had the Bose audio system on it. So the inside of it's really, really nice because this is the Denali. Now, to make all this stuff go, we had the 6.6 turbo diesel up under the hood, 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque.
Duramax.
Now, this vehicle weighs about 8,300 pounds, so it's a big, tall vehicle. It carries a heavy load. We had the 5th wheel set up in it with the Allison 10-speed transmission packaged all together. You can tow 18,510 pounds. And it says the haul rating on it, because of the 4-wheel drive we had, is over 3,000 pounds. And to me, that's 2 tons almost, you know. So it's a big truck, and it'll do a big job. It's got a lot of power. Now, it does have a fairly firm ride on it because it's when you don't have a load on it, that's just the way they are. But you get out on the highway, and you get out there cruising down Interstate 10, for example, and it kind of levels out. It's really nice to be sitting up that high. You can see all around the world. You're king of the world when you sit up there. And inside town, though, it's a little stiff, and it's a little big.
Yeah,
it's just a big truck.
3/4 ton truck.
Yeah, just the way it is. Now, and as far as driving it goes, like I say, sitting up there, kind of think about like being a bus driver where you got a view of everything in the world. Now, the base model price on a vehicle like this is $44,695. Now, that's for the basic stripper. Now, the base trim price for the vehicle we had was $64,900. Loaded up with a dolly, and on the Ultimate package and everything else, it's $78,755.
And how many cameras did that include? It's like 7 or 8 cameras.
Yeah, I didn't write down the actual number of cameras on that cargo thing, but it's a bunch of them. Yes, you're right. And why is my phone ringing?
Well, don't worry about it.
Oh, dear God.
So, if you want something to compare this to, you might look at the Ford F-250, which starts base price down at $42,665, so it's about the same price. The Ram 2500 heavy duty is $42,080, so they're all right there in that $42,000, $44,000 for the base models, and then you start building them up from there. So it is a big truck. It do big truck jobs. But it is a very nice big truck.
The In Wheel Time Car Show streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts available from your favorite podcast provider. In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after a quick break.
Saturday, March 19th, 2022 is the premiere of the all-new Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In, and you're invited. Tailpipes and Tacos kicks off a new seasonal format, and first up is the Spring Cruise In at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy, 8 to 11 a.m. Saturday, March 19th. Tailpipes and Tacos will award trophies for the best hot rod, best classic, and best modern classic, so make plans now. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's coolest cruise in, and this is where you'll enjoy seeing the best hot rods, show cars, classics, and resto mods, along with Lupi Tortilla breakfast tacos and adult beverages. There's no entry fee, and all cars will automatically compete for custom Lupi trophies and other prizes. It all happens at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. Get your ride ready for the all-new Spring Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, March 19th. It's going to be a huge car show, and spectators are welcome. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there, too. Let's celebrate the arrival of spring and the return of Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday morning, March 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy. We'll see you then, weather permitting. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.